Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this is Thursday, May 25th, 2023. I am standing on the balcony of my room here at the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. We'll be heading over to Magic Kingdom very, very shortly. The short commute on the monorail resort loop, one stop over to MK. No park hopping today, just one park. Magic Kingdom. And I am not alone. You will be tagging along, as well as Jay. Jay's also here. I'm it?
You're in?
You can run it off?
Well, it's a nice day out today.
You haven't been to Magic Kingdom in like 6 years.
6 years, I'm excited.
And you get to ride Tron. What's going on down there? The leaf blower.
Always follow you everywhere.
I'm inviting you to join me and SoCal Jay, Tiki Jay, VJ.
VJ.
Not what you thought it was last night?
No.
You want to do the outro? Or the end outro? We're going to end the video now. The intro. Join me.
And me. Shall you?
Nice.
You nailed it.
I should also mention we're probably going to be doing kind of a lot of the older type attractions because you are into the older era of Disney.
Vintage Disney.
Vintage Disney. What are the few key things that you want to do?
The train wasn't running before when I was here.
Right.
Country Bears.
Yeah.
The People Mover.
Yep.
What else?
What else?
No, the Tiki Room.
Gonna do the Tiki Room. And we're in Tron's new, so you haven't done that, so we're gonna do that. But it's gonna Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. You got the appropriate Tiki shirt on there. There you go. You're going full Tiki.
Full Tiki.
You've never done the Tiki Room here.
Never.
Yeah.
Excited.
It's time. It's time. I also got a lightning lane for Tron for noon. And I also purchased lightning lane for the both of us to go throughout the course of the day. Well, are we stuck on target? We're supposed to go into one. Someone else is going. So I woke up right at 7. So at like 7 o'clock and 20 seconds, I immediately opened the My Disney Experience app, tried to book the regular virtual queue for Tron. It was already all gone. So I paid for the lightning lane at noon. And we're also gonna have regular lightning lane. So we got Big Thunder, I think, at 10 to start. And heading through this main lobby, gonna go up to that section and take the monorail over. I think we're just gonna walk up the staircase over here. Pulling into the station. So there's 2 monorail loops. This is the resort monorail loop that starts off here, where we're gonna be starting off here. One stop to MK. But going back over, we're gonna have to, well, we might take the boat back at the end of the eve, but from here, head this direction. So you got the resort loop, goes this way. This is the express loop, so anyone going to TTC from Magic Kingdom, that is this lime green one that's going by. So we will not be on the express today. We're doing the resort. And it's very convenient because it's from here, right around the corner is Magic Kingdom. Have arrived now with the monorail going directly over my head at the entrance to Magic Kingdom. It is 5 minutes to 9. We would have had early entry. We could have got over here at 8:30 for staying at the resort, but we didn't get over here in time. We also want to grab coffee and hit the train. We're thinking about doing the train loop first. I'm not sure if you can take a coffee on the train, so I'm going to ask a cast member, and if so, we're going to go to Main Street, get a caffeinated beverage, and do a first loop around Magic Kingdom on the train. Yeah, we forgot to mention this. You want to do Mansion, right?
I have to do Mansion.
Yeah, you have to do it. We haven't got Hattie here yet, though, but soon.
You're gonna get Hattie here?
Hattie's coming later this year. Supposedly, that's what D23 told us. Who knows if you can trust D23. Over here, this is another one you wanted to do. People Mover, the Wedway People Mover. A scenic view, and we're gonna go through the middle of Space Mountain on that thing.
Space Mountain?
We go through Space Mountain.
Oh, Mr. Toad, too. Mr. Toad, we gotta hit him.
You want to do Mr. Toad?
I have to go to Mr. Toad.
He's not here, he's gone.
What?
So, yep, gone. But we do have a Mr. Toad popcorn bucket here, even though the ride has been erased from existence. Look how frightening this looks. Doesn't this look very more thrilling than the ride's very thrilling, it's my favorite.
Look at her hair.
Yeah. I want to ride this ride.
It's wild.
It's the wildest ride in the wilderness. All right, let's get in there. We are now heading in to the oversized Main Street USA. A little bit larger. Oh look, Dapper Dans are coming in on the... Is this giving you our rope drop back 2015 vibes of going to Disneyland every day?
Total vibes, I love it. The Ropers.
So this is obviously not Walt's apartment up there, but...
I was gonna guess Roy's apartment.
Roy's apartment? Yeah, you can say that.
Hey, Roy, thanks a lot, buddy.
So it's like being in the Twilight Zone, being in this bigger version of the Magic Kingdom?
It's like Back to the Future 2, the alternate world.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Check out this, you get this little souvenir. I call him Wacky Hands Mickey, Wacky Arms Mickey. He's got wacky hands too, but his arms are really wacky.
Go Mickey arms, huh?
Yeah. We're inside Starbucks. Jay's gonna get a iced coffee. I'm gonna get a piping hot coffee. All right, I got mine. You got yours. You went with the cold. Cheers it up. Cheers it, bump it. So you see this little ledge right here, this little bar? You think that's supposed to be a representation of these gentlemen at the bar here in Starbucks?
I think so.
You notice though, different feed, they're dunking it in their coffee. They're dunking their donut into the coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Wait a second, I'm very confused. And from this angle, you get a pretty good look right down the middle of Main Street, USA. It kind of reminds you of me and you back in the day sitting at the train station at Disneyland. They used to be like our spot.
I'm looking for the benches over here, but there's no benches.
There's no benches. This is a bench-free zone here.
Quite the view, though.
And perfect timing, it's pulling into the station. The first run of the train is at 9 a.m. It's 9:20 now. It's a little bit delayed. But we're getting the first train of the day at 9:20. Cast members on board there. Going through the former Splash Mountain. And Splash Mountain is not open here anymore. Alright, we're going to be going on that very, very soon. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Doing the loop around. I think it's open. I don't see a ride vehicle on there though. Coming around the bend. This is not a bad view here from the back of the train. So the people mover going by. We're gonna do the people mover today too. And of course, Space Mountain off in the distance. Very back of the train. What is the back of the train called? Does it have like a name? Caboose? Normal trains are cabooses.
Once again, please remain seated until the train comes.
I know you're excited, Jay, but remain seated.
Here to disembark. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
We just did the Grand Circle tour on the railroad. So this area is kind of neat. When you exit the train station, there is a lot of Walt stuff from his miniature trains and all that he had when he lived in LA. The Carolwood. And then around the corner here, there's Lily. Right there. There's a little Lily Bell showing some of the different trains, and then of course one of the trains. Oh, I didn't even look to see which train we were on. We were on the Walter E. Maybe we could see it when it kind of pulls away, but yeah. And there's a little homage to Walt. Now at Disneyland, they used to let you ride along with the Dapper Dans on the horse-drawn carriage, but here at Walt Disney World, the Dapper Dans have their own streetcar carriage.
Good morning, Main Street.
This is like deja vu. We just did this, right? Now we're going back in. We're doing the loop. Now we're going back around. Heading over, Big Thunder.
Time to get wild, right?
Time to get wild. The wildest ride in the wilderness. This is very interesting. Very rarely will you see these Main Street vehicles out here at Disney World. You see them at Disneyland all the time, but the Main Street USA is just so busy and so compact that it's just amazing that they even have these out. There it is, the magnificent Cinderella Castle. Right there, about twice the size of Sleeping Beauty Castle. And PhotoPass cast member just took some photos of us as the Dapper Dans are going by.
Every man, there's a woman, but the Iceman has his pick.
Oh, for every man there's a woman, but the Iceman has his pick. That was a good. That was a good one.
The Iceman has his pick?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like Top Gun?
Yeah, he was.
Maverick doesn't get the top pick?
No, Iceman. Come on,
Iceman
man.
gets-
Iceman. I always liked Iceman better.
Really?
Oh, come on, dude.
That was Val Kilmer, right?
Kilmer, yeah. I mean, Kilmer in his heyday, unstoppable. We are now in the queue line for Big Thunder, looking at the artwork of the one and only Imagineer, Tony Baxter. And if you're looking for it, he is located right up there. I'm gonna ask for the back row. Okay, they have granted my request for the back row. I said, you've never been on this. Never. This is your second visit to Magic Kingdom. First time this was closed. So we are now gonna be able to sit in the back row 15. Does it feel weird loading in underground instead of... Yeah, right?
Strange feeling for sure.
Pulling into the station. The wildest ride in the wilderness. I've already stripped my hats and glasses. We're ready for this. WDW edition of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Gets me every time.
I feel like this was faster than the California one.
No explosives here yet, though. The mining scene through here does not have dynamite yet. I think we might be getting the train going by, too. The train's right here. Look, there it goes. Train pulling into the station. What'd you think?
To the station.
You like it?
I loved it. It was awesome.
No, they don't have the dynamite scene yet here yet.
So they have the hot springs. They have a bunch of other cool stuff.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Dare I say one of my favorite attractions at either one of the Disney parks, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. She was waving. All right, I have booked a lightning lane now. The next one will be for Haunted Mansion, but before that time, we're to go in the Enchanted Tiki Room, which I haven't been to in a long time. Jay's actually never been to the Walt Disney World version of the Enchanted Tiki Room. So we're just gonna enjoy a little tiki goodness over here at Magic Kingdom. Not the original, but it is still designated Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room because that was like one of his one of his loves, one of his passions. I think it's one of the few things that bears Walt's name as far as attractions goes in the park. Am I right?
Florida or
at both parks that actually says Walt Disney's attraction name.
What else?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that says Walt Disney's name on it, attraction-wise.
I don't think so.
In the parks. I think maybe just the Tiki Room. I could be wrong on that, but I think it might be the only one. I'm glad it still kind of bears his name. Yeah. I mean, we're at Walt Disney World on Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, or in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Overload.
Walt Overload. It's Walt Day. Walt Life. That's what they call it. All right, we did it. Tiki Room. Did you like it? Do you like this version?
This is awesome. It's a huge version.
It's a little bit bigger. There's more birds. Citrus swirl time.
Swirl.
They have the Dole Whips obviously here too, but they don't have these at Disneyland, so we're going with the citrus swirl. Ooh! I can hear the Liberty Bell over there. Also, I was trying to find a calorie count on this and could not figure out. I noticed Disney will not tell you calorie counts. If you had to guess, how many calories do you think are in there?
I would guess 90.
90 calories. Okay, I'm thinking a little higher than that.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say 200.
What?
Maybe 250? I don't know. I'll probably put into I have the little app, the Lose It app I've been using. I'm gonna put 200 calories in for this, but it may even be more than that. I know a Dole Whip, it has lower calories than the citrus swirl, but I'm just kind of guesstimating. All right, I'm going in. It's kind of hard to film, Andy, because you've already gone, right? Oh yeah, you go, you can film me.
I got you.
There you go, just hold it like that. In front of the FDC there, I don't know what, FDC, Fire Department Code?
Sure.
Whoa. Oh, that's good.
Right?
That might be more calories than I thought. This may be like teetering on 300 calories.
Wait, because it tastes so good?
If something tastes good, I could not help it. There we are now making our way over to the Haunted Mansion. I was kind of thinking about the calorie count on the citrus swirl. I think it might be more than I thought because I think there's a little bit of like ice cream in there, so maybe not. Yeah, the Haunted Mansion was completely different than the Anaheim version, so it doesn't have that New Orleans feel. But we had the Lightning Lane. I think once I scan in with the Lightning Lane, I can book another one. So while I'm on the ride, well, going into the ride or after the ride, book another Lightning Lane as well. And no Hatbox Ghost here, but they have announced that Hatbox Ghost by the end of the year will be rearing its head. They still have not said where it's going to be precisely, but I kind of have a guesstimation of where I think Hatbox is going to go.
You gonna let us know?
I'm not going to let you know, but I've heard some things. But you and we saw Hatbox Ghost on the opening day of Hatbox at Anaheim.
We were there.
That was 2015-ish,
That was
2016.
Sounds about right. That was an exciting day, right?
So maybe you'll have to come back and see Hattie here. Maybe not opening day, but when Hattie's here, come back and see Hattie.
I might have to do that. Yes.
Let's set a date. Some of the stuff that's written over here kind of surprises me that they're still on the wall. 7 winsome wives, some fat, some thin. I don't think if that was this day and age they would put that on there.
But only 6 of them were faithful.
Only 6 of them are faithful, but the 7th did him in.
Typical.
What?
Typical.
You've had some bad experiences? One thing I'm kind of disappointed in, so when Splash Mountain closed, I was hoping that Brer Rabbit would end up here on the side of this berm next to Mr. Toad, but they had pretty much erased any existence of Splash Mountain in the park. I was kind of hoping that he would be documented here for posterity up on the berm. There's Jay Thaddeus up there, all lonely. He needs a little Brer Rabbit up on the hill. You think maybe they'll do it? I don't think so.
I have faith.
No, well, your faith has failed you.
For the last time.
For the last time, Jay.
Oh,
no,
well.
he's not gonna end up on there. They scrapped it all.
He's gone. Gone forever. He's erased.
From existence. I'll show off some of the photo paths we've been taking. That's in front of Mansion there. There's On Mansion. Ghost is gonna follow us home. I like our reaction. Pretty good photo spot. This is a really good one too. In front of Big Thunder. Also, I am wearing an appropriate shirt for Big Thunder. I got Mickey with his cowboy gear on, which turned out pretty well. There's us in front of the castle. There's another one in front of the castle as well. So I'll show more as the day kind of goes on. But yeah, a little for posterity here at MK. Oh, rock, paper, scissors. I think he's got me beat. It's hard to do it with my camera in the hand. It's hard to do it with my camera in the hand. All right, so far the weather has cooperated. The weather's been cooperating so far.
No rain, no thunder.
No, that's a Blind Melon song. No rain.
I'm sure it's a good one.
You never heard it?
Maybe.
You've never heard the Blind Melon song? No rain?
They have more than one?
Yeah, it had the bee girl that was like dancing around. Yeah.
Oh, the bee girl. Yeah,
The bee girl, yeah. Now this is something I know Jay will like. There's a little remnant of the Mike Feet boats right there. See it?
Here?
Yeah, look right there. You can actually see where it says Mike Feet boats. Say it, Jay, say it.
Wildest ride in the wilderness where you're getting tootin' and rootin'.
Nice.
In the wilderness.
You best remove them.
Best remove them.
You best remove them. Oh, I'm gonna go get a shave and a haircut moment. We are. Yes. Give us a shave and a haircut moment. There it is. Oh, that's happened at Disneyland. I've never got a shave and a haircut at Magic Kingdom before. That was the best thing ever. That was a magic moment. Shaving a haircut at Disney World is pretty tough to get the coinciding with the riverboat and the train. That seems like kind of a dumb bucket list to get, but I've never gotten a shave and a haircut. I mean, I got a haircut and a shave before.
That's one you've never got one here, though.
I've only got it at Disneyland many times. It's hard to coincide the two, where they do the shave and a haircut.
Yeah.
Or the steam train, and they're both steam engines. We just did it
Together.
Boom.
Bam.
Shave and a haircut. It's time for a yo-ho-ho pirate's life for me. Time to go pirate's life. There's a few differences between this one and the one. I call this the sample version of Pirates.
Sample version?
The sample version, only about half the length of the one in Anaheim. So you kind of get twice the ride experience and twice the length when you go to the one in Anaheim. But I like this one. This is the one I went on first, but I had to assume that they were both going to be the same. When you go to the Anaheim version, you definitely get a longer and a better ride experience. I am definitely Team Anaheim on this. As we exit out of Pirates, there's some good Adventureland stuff I've never seen before. Follow your own path. Adventureland awaits. We got some tiki room stuff here as well. Tiki birds. How much is that?
What? Is it supposed to be like that?
Oh, the way it turns around? Oh, the way it's rolled up?
Rolled up, yeah.
Maybe so, yeah. That's like almost like late 80s style.
$40.
$40 though. They got the spitting tikis over here. What did you call these, Jay?
Leaky tiki.
Leaky tikis. And now made our way over to Tomorrowland, past the former Fly the Navigator ship there, past Space Mountain. Gonna go over to Tron. I really like Tron. I haven't decided which I like better, Tron or Guardians. I think Guardians is far superior technology-wise, but I do like Tron a lot. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't expect it to. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. All right, this is going to be us momentarily. That's going to be us. Hope you're ready for this. We're going to blast off just like that. Here goes. Well, maybe not. Okay, anticlimactic. 3, 2, 1. Going. That just happened. Epic as always. All right, what did you think of Tron? Give me your thoughts.
The ride's pretty intense, that takeoff.
Yeah, the launch. It's like a double launch.
It's crazy.
All right, we are now heading into Country Bear Jamboree. And the sign says, proudly presents Country Bear Jamboree. It's a hoot, yeehaw, whoop, and holler along. Songs with bite, music with some teeth in it. Come on in. Brew of down-home music. A tasty brew of down-home music and merriment. Established in 1898, Grizzly Hall, obviously parked over until 1971, but they have it themed around 1898. So it all takes place inside of Grizzly Hall. The only really nods left to Country Bear and Anaheim are in the Winnie the Pooh ride. When you go through one of the little dream sequence area, you look back and you see some of the animals that were up on top of the side that would kind of talk to you in Country Bear. Those are still there. I do love Country Bear Jamboree. I'm kind of amazed that they still exist in modern day Disney. Some of the jokes and the songs and just the un-PC type of humor that's in there. But I am going to embrace Grizzly Hall while it is still here, and I hope it never goes away. If I was a betting man, I'd say probably at some point it will go. I think we're going to head over to Tomorrowland now and do some Tomorrowland stuff. And it is now People Mover time. Some People Mover going by right up there. We're going to get a bird's eye perspective of Tomorrowland. A very low-flying bird's perspective because the birds usually fly a little higher up than, 14 feet up in the air. Heading up the speed ramp, passenger conveyor system, sponsored by Goodyear. Woo! What's that? We're going up. I never asked you what your favorite room in Small World is.
I'd have to say
The tiki room?
Tiki part.
Yeah.
The hula dancers, the natives with the masks.
Yeah. All right.
And then the jungle scene.
The jungle scene is good.
The elephant with all the animals.
I know, I was going to say those would be my two favorite too.
Yeah.
Those would be my two favorite. We're just having this discussion while we're on the People Mover, having a kind of sort of bird's eye view of Tomorrowland as we go around the Tomorrowland on the People Mover. The TTA, Tomorrowland Transit Authority, in other words. And decided to go ahead and leave Magic Kingdom. Got to head over to the Contemporary, got a reservation for Steakhouse 71, which we also, at the same time for our Steakhouse 71 reservation, we had a lightning lane. Also, there's a minivan coming by. We had a lightning lane for Jungle Cruise, and we went to guest services and tried to get them to change it, and they said we couldn't change it. So we're going to skip Jungle Cruise. Look how slow this monorail is, just kind of waiting for the traffic clearance. Also, when we get done eating, we're thinking about maybe hitting the pool and hot tub a little bit later too. So we didn't want to. Does that sound good?
Sounds great. Are you filming in slow motion? What's going on?
No, I'm filming in real time. This thing is just inching along at a slow pace. There goes okay, speeding up. The monorail. Man, that was like hard saying it that slow. Yeah, I guess you say when we get done eating at Steakhouse 71, we can hitch a ride over to our accommodations because there's a hitchhiking ghost there. All right, inside the Contemporary now, you can see this is what the Contemporary looked like back when they were doing construction of it. And very retro vibe inside Steakhouse 71. When you walk down this hallway, there are a lot of photographs of Walt and Roy and kind of all setting everything up, and they have the opening day photo in front of the castle. It's just quite a veritable cornucopia of like vintage photos walking down the hallway that you can kind of look at. And a lot of nods to Roy, you know, like obviously Walt had a huge hand in the opening of Disneyland and also as far as Florida, but passed away before, really right after the groundbreaking and before any construction even really started. Maybe even before the groundbreaking. So I think he passed on in '66 and the park didn't open until '71. So really it was Roy that kind of came out of retirement to make sure that Walt Disney World would happen. A lot of that is kind of like honored here in photographs on the way to into Steakhouse 71. And this is what we're dealing with for my appetizer here. I got a wedge salad. There's a little bit of bacon on there and some onions and some tomatoes and some radishes. Basically a little bit of salad dressing, and it is a wedge, a head of lettuce kind of sliced up into a wedge. They call it a wedge salad. And Jay, what'd you get?
I got a bowl of delicious French onion soup.
And now time for the main course. I got broccolini over here, and I also got a fish dish, which is halibut, I believe when I think of halibut, I think of the Muppet Show when they said, oh, he did it for the halibut. Oh, you went textbook Jay on this and went steak and potatoes.
Yes.
There you go.
Garlic mashed potatoes,
yeah.
Steakhouse 71, steak sauce.
What kind of steak is that? What kind of
filet?
A filet mignon?
A filet mignon.
And now back up the escalator. We're thinking about getting some ice cream. We missed the opportunity over in Magic Kingdom, so I think we got to get a Mickey bar. I figured polish off this good day over at the gift shop. Get a Mickey ice cream bar. Oh, they even have the Mickey's 100th. It's the Disney 100th Years of Wonder premium bar as well. You ever had a Mickey bar before?
Not here.
Oh yeah, it's the first time for everything.
Not a Florida version.
Disney World Mickey bar.
Mickey didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. Place your bets on whether the pool is open. It is getting kind of evil out here. There's no one in the pool. No one. Which means they'll probably close the pool up for now. Where's our room? It's right up there? Somewhere? Maybe over there? It's somewhere on the side. I think it might be up top right there. All right, I'm gonna do the outro up here, and later, if the pool reopens, I will hop down there, not on camera, and just enjoy the evening without camera. Oh, it is starting to get gusty out here. Once I kind of stepped over the veranda here, you really feel the wind kind of going in. And just to kind of give some bearings, right over the top of this building, it's Magic Kingdom. You could probably see the fireworks from here. I bet you can see the fireworks from here.
We'll find out a little later tonight, right?
That's gonna do it for today. We did it. Magic Kingdom Day, your first time back.
Killed it.
In like 7 years? Give or take.
7 years. We had a lot of rides.
We did a lot of rides. All right, my battery's about to croak out, so let's end this now. See you in the next video. The vlog is over.